I've been living in Iceland for 8 years now, but I am originally from the UK. I lived there for 10 years, and my dad's also half French, so I'm part French as well. And then the Proppé name is actually German because my great-great-grandfather came to Iceland from Germany. I live in Reykjavik, in the capital, which is where most of the population lives. So we're 300,000 people, which is quite a small population. And I think about 150,000 live in the capital. The rest of the population, they're quite split. They live around the edge of the country, because in the middle of the country, it's mostly glaciers and it's rough terrain, so not many people live there. I think Icelanders are generally quite quiet, unless they're partying. We've been known to be big party animals, but I think they're very quiet, and we don't get involved a lot in other problems around the world. I think because we're an island in the middle of the sea, we're quite closed off from the rest of Europe. It's also a lot more free, I think, in Iceland, because in the UK you have these huge crime rates, and especially in the area I lived in, I couldn't leave the front of my house. And in Iceland, you can go out at midnight, go downtown or whatever, and you're safe, and that's fine. Finding roots with Iceland took some time, because I felt, I'd just moved from England and I'd already established England as my home because I was 10 and I had friends, and that was my language. I'd never spoken Icelandic before. Icelandic is one of the hardest languages in the world. It's rated, I think it's just after Chinese, as one of the most difficult languages. Took me a few years, but I'm really glad I did learn it when I did, because even though it's not spoken around the world, it's part of where I'm from. It's part of my roots. It was funny because since I got here, loads of people are asking me to say Eyjafjallajökull, which is the name of the volcano which went off, and there's been a lot of jokes about the volcano and how to pronounce it, because I remember Icelanders would watch foreign news to see people try to pronounce it because they couldn't pronounce it. So when a lot of people said, "Oh, the volcanoes, can you pronounce the name?" And even my pronunciation isn't that good, because even some Icelanders can't pronounce it. Finding the attachment took many years with Iceland, because, obviously I faced loads of problems there, fitting in, but I definitely feel a strong attachment to Iceland and the UK as well. France, I haven't quite established it. I mean, I'm learning French, and I hope to spend more time there in the future because I've got family there. But I'd like to establish a stronger attachment with my French, and hopefully find my German roots as well.